Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 5th. You have this Fair Man card that says dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Also have this Gavel card that says involvement with the law. So if you are dealing with something legal, this could be a legal situation, obviously. And we're going to have to see. Yeah, it looks like there could be some sort of settlement. Whenever I have something like this, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, sometimes if you are dealing with something legal, then I would say that this could be, settlement energy or receiving a settlement, something along those lines. I don't know. It looks like you're winning. And so if you are involved in something, it looks like a win. For others, again, I feel that there is clearly just some winning going on in your life. You have this surprise card and this gift card. There could be a surprise gift coming in for you from the universe or something like that. So let's see what's going on for you. You have the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups in the first row. The Five of Pentacles is a card that says, that can represent feeling left out in the cold or feeling like not supported. But really, the Five of Pentacles is a card that asks you to make sure that you are focusing on your strengths, not on your weaknesses. So I always like to remind people that with the Five of Pentacles, we want to make sure that we are focusing on our strengths and not our weaknesses. If we do that, we will be successful. So, that's what I would make sure to do here with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are about to come out of the cold. Look, this is a freaking amazing reading. Obviously, there's just really good stuff coming up here. And even your next card, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is building, leaving a legacy. Big picture, I think everyone should do this. This is a collective energy. Uranus and Taurus. Uranus will leave Taurus at the end of 2025, but doesn't matter. I would work on this forever. I would work on this until you're dead, basically. And guess what? We all do. No matter what, we always work on building, leaving a legacy. When you die, you leave something to the world, and it might, no matter how big or small it is, doesn't really matter. But again, I think it's really important for whatever reason. That we kind of work on doing that. I think we need to work on, building, leaving something. It doesn't have to be anything important or, major, but as long as it's something, I think that will be a good thing. You have the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups is a perfect match. So I do feel like there is a perfect match coming in for you here. This could be in love, of course. I think you've had good love readings, if I'm not mistaken, because I think in your last reading I said something about how, it's kind of weird. Like all of a sudden, I've just noticed that there's a much more significant change in love in your readings, Sagittarius. So, again, whenever I notice a change, it's pretty weird. It's kind of funny because, sometimes people will be like, all your readings are the same, which they're not. They need to clean out their ears because I say plenty of different stuff. But for the most part, there are, threads that run through every reading that are kind of very similar. And again, this is a good thing. It's like if all my readings were different, I would question that. I would question that more as a person from the outside than if they were all different. If they were all the same. Because, again, things don't change that much in our life. Think about it. Your life is pretty much the same from day to day. Hopefully it's not. I encourage people to make changes, of course. But when I notice a change in a reading like this, where it's like all of a sudden the energy is different, it definitely stands out to me, right? And so it looks to me like a lot of you are going to be experiencing a more significant change in your love life than normal, than what you have been experiencing. That, there's going to be a change. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords here. This to me looks like an opportunity that's going to save the day. Whenever I get something like this right here, down to the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, you could be getting, maybe you get a job and you really need it. Maybe you get a financial offer that you really need. And it looks to me like you could be getting that. Just that simple. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Six of Cups. Yeah, I would say that there could be a soulmate coming in for you. I know a lot of people read this as your ex coming back. I don't read the Six of Cups as an ex coming back. Could it be? Sure, but I think this reading is more talking about a new person. Six of Cups to me is more of a soulmate, more of a childlike connection. It can definitely represent thinking about the past. It's part of nostalgia, just thinking about the past. But I kind of feel that it's more saying that you're attracting a connection that is more playful, childlike, more lighthearted, carefree, in a good way, not a bad way. This is a good thing. With the Two of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success. So again, I feel like some of you could be finding quick success in whatever it is that you are doing in your life. Like if you're working towards a business or a career, I feel a lot of you are kind of really working on creating, a lot more success in business or in a career. I also feel like there could be a lot more, like there could be some sort of, there's like some sort of communication coming in here. And it's like, I felt like saying strongly worded communication or something like that. Because we go this way up to the Judgment card. And that's why I hesitated on that, because I was like, oh, this is in my head, it was popping in as a good message. But I don't know, when I hear strongly worded, that does not sound good to me. So we're going to have to look into this. Although I do think it could be a good message. You could just be getting like a very enthusiastic message from a person. I feel for some of you, this could be an opportunity because it's showing up with Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles here. So this could be like a person who's excited to hire you for a job or something like that as well. Next, in the area of the unexpected, by the way, I don't think there's anything unexpected coming in for you. I can tell you that right now. You have a surprise card that says, expect the universe to pleasantly surprise you. Everything will be revealed to you in time. Let the plan unfold. You have this gift card, and it says someone will be giving you a gift or help in some way. So I think that there could be a surprise gift coming in from the universe. And, I don't really think it's unexpected, though. The reason why is that we see too much work in this reading. Ten of Pentacles is like working on something for a long period of time. Ace of Pentacles would require work. You have the Two of Wands as well, which he's worked to build his castle. So long story short, I think that some of you are, working, this is more... It's like, maybe it's a little bit of a surprise when you get it, but it's not really a surprise because you've been working towards a gift or something like that. You have the Chariot, the Hangman, and the Wheel of Fortune. Chariot can represent a move. Some of you could be moving, but I also really feel this is you just feeling victorious, feeling like you're making progress as well. I am also getting that the gift could just be progress. Like if you've been working on towards a goal, wish, dream, or if you've been working on a specific project, I see this as you making progress in regards to whatever that project is. You have the Hangman here. Hangman is like waiting for something. I feel like you could be waiting for a change, or you've been waiting for some sort of change in your life. And, I do think that you're finally getting what you've been waiting for. It's like a breakthrough moment. Sometimes I think we just have to do something long enough to have a breakthrough, It's, I always talk about this channel. Like I was stuck on this channel for like 4 years at least, at like 40,000 subscribers. And there were people that had just started their channels that were blowing past me, like 100,000 subscribers and stuff like that, right? So it took me longer to have a breakthrough. And so I get that feeling for you. I'm not saying you have subscribers. Maybe you do. But what I am saying is that I think maybe you've been trying to have that type of breakthrough moment, and you are finally having a breakthrough is what this looks like to me. I like it. It looks really good. You have this Wheel of Fortune, so your fortunes are clearly changing. You have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of your clarifying deck there as well, which is pretty interesting. But I kind of feel the Wheel of Fortune can also represent a breakthrough because it represents fortunes turning in your favor. And that could be, that could be the gift that you were receiving. By the way, I look at the Judgment card as a card of a breakthrough. So, you have the Judgment card next. We'll talk about it. With the Chariot, you have the Six of Swords. Definitely improvements. I think it's been a bumpy road. It is interesting to me that this seems to be very collective, the Six of Swords. Like a lot of people get it. And so it seems to me like we're all in this period of time where we have the opportunity to leave something behind that's not working and to move forward to something that's much better. I think that, the choppy waters kind of represents the time that we're in, where we're not sure like what is going to happen in the future. We're not sure how things are going to go, if things are going to improve or suffer, or, whatever the case may be. But I think you're like moving towards calmer shores here with the Six of Swords. With the Hangman, you have the Six of Pentacles. Love it. You have two sixes. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love two sixes. Two sixes is like confirmation for your path. It basically says that you're going in the right direction. You're doing the right things you need to do to get ahead at this time. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, I think you feel like you can take a break, like you can take more time to work on things that matter to you. It wouldn't surprise me, Sag. I know I say this to you all the time, but it really wouldn't surprise me if some of you were like, maybe if you like work 3 jobs, if you were going down to like 2 or 1. But it also, if it would, it might pay you, maybe you're switching to one job that pays you as much as 3. Or maybe you have a side hustle and you're turning it into a business that pays you as much as like 3 jobs or something like that. I don't know, it's popping into my head. So I kind of feel like it's almost like you're finding time, or you're getting the time you desire. Something like that is popping into my head here, Sagittarius. And obviously this is a good thing. It's going to lead to a victory. Again, this is a really good reading for you, Sag. I think things are improving. Next, in the area of what is coming towards you, you have this card that says, know that you are safe and protected. Yes, I think you're protected from bigger risks. Like, if you're wanting to ask for a raise or promotion work, I would do it. You're protected from the risk. If you are wanting to try to put a little bit more effort into your business so that you can quit your job, like, now would be the time. You have this card that says, life is a sprint. Life isn't a sprint. I was like, that's not right. It's a long race, and you're not in it just to win it. So I think that for a lot of you, you're realizing this. And, I was kind of getting something about at the beginning of the reading. I think I said something about this, but I don't actually remember. I have the attention span of a goldfish. So, that's the problem, the memory of a goldfish. But I think I said something at the beginning of your reading about endurance, or maybe I didn't use that word, but it seems to me like you have been just like consistently working on something. And that's where whatever that is in your life, could be your health, could be your business, could be your spirituality, whatever, that is where you are going to see the most improvement, according to this reading. You have the Judgment card. There is some sort of breakthrough coming in for you in your life. These people are standing in these coffins. Coffins in the tarot represent your old life. Outside the coffin represents your new life. I feel like you are stepping into a new life, or you're like having a breakthrough here is what I'm getting. It's like you're letting go of one thing so you can have something better. It's just that simple. You have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about trusting your intuition. So I feel for a lot of you, it's definitely time to trust your intuition at this time, because it is a very intuitive time. You could be being guided towards bigger and better things in your life. I also feel like there's no limit to what you can accomplish. The High Priestess really represents potential. She has no roof over her head. And it kind of represents the fact that she has unlimited potential. There's nothing that she can't do if she puts her mind to it. So I feel for a lot of you that really there's like a lot more that you can be accomplishing at this time. You just have to put your mind into it, right? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a big opportunity. So I feel like for some of you, you could be getting a big opportunity to do something with your life. And, this is like a new opportunity. I am getting something here. Like, this might only make sense to one of you, but I am getting something about, it's a really big pentacle. So it's almost like some of you, like I said, could be getting a job that's, maybe you have 3 jobs right now, or 2 jobs, and you're getting one job that pays you just as much, or, you're getting into something that supports you just as much as like 3 jobs. And obviously, I think that would be very, very good for you. I think that will, be very supportive and lead to a lot of success. With the Judgment card, you have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is about taking some sort of risk. And so I do feel that you need to take a risk to leave everything that you've known behind. The Judgment card is about letting go of your past life. Those people are in their coffins. That's their past life. They're being called to level up and get to the next stage of life, or to reinvent themselves. And I feel like that's what you could be doing here. With the High Priestess, you have the Queen of Wands. Kind of feel like this is your energy here, showing up here, Sagittarius. You are like the adventurer. The High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, she has to go on an adventure without knowing, where she's going. She is my card of learning as you go. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be in this period of time where you are learning as you go. You are figuring things out. And maybe you don't have all the answers, but that's perfectly fine. She also has to take risks. She has no salamanders on her cloak, and all the other Wands court cards have salamanders on their cloaks. The salamanders represent protection from fire, so basically protection from risk, and it seems to me like you definitely maybe are thinking about taking a risk here. We're not talking about something crazy like jumping out of an airplane without a parachute on or something. We're talking about like a calculated risk. We're talking about the risk of, going and asking for a raise, like I said, or, going and finding a new job, or doing something different where you don't know what you're doing. And I think now is the time for you to take those types of risk. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups. Again, if you want love, which again, obviously not all of you want love, but if you do, I definitely feel there's a big opportunity coming in for you here. The Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor. So you definitely could be attracting a knight in shining armor type person if you are looking for love. And I think it'll make you very happy. You have Next, in the area of the good stuff, it doesn't matter what shows up here, it's going to be good no matter what. You have this thinker card. You also have this higher power card. Again, I definitely feel you are being guided. There you go. Let's turn that off. You are definitely being guided in a new direction. You see on this thinker card here, there's like this new level up here, and there's a face poking out there. I don't know if you can see that. There's too much glare, but I feel for a lot of you, you are being called to the next level. You're being called to like a new stage in your life. You have the Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Two of Wands is about taking the lead in your life. It's also about like letting go of one thing so you can have something else, which the whole entire reading has basically been about. You have this wand behind you here. He's reaching forward to that new wand, and he has a whole world in his hands. So normally, sometimes I think that he represents needing to leave a comfort zone because he's in his comfort zone. But I kind of feel for you, it's showing up in the good stuff. It kind of says to me that you maybe have the whole world in your hands, that you are moving in the right direction, that you are kind of making things happen that you need to make happen. And I feel this could be leading to a lot more success for you. So I really see a lot of growth and success here for you, Sagittarius. I like it, a lot. I feel like some of you could be thinking about moving as well. And if you are thinking about moving, I do feel it would be good for you. So go for it. You have the Four of Pentacles, again, showing up in the area of the good stuff, would really represent you leaving a comfort zone. Four of Pentacles kind of represents holding on too tightly to the past or holding on too tightly to something from the past. And so I feel for a lot of you that you're like letting go of something from the past. You're just moving forward and moving on to bigger and better things. You have the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups is focusing on that cup. I always say that Queen of Cups is really focusing on her heart, and I feel for a lot of you that you are doing more of what your heart is telling you to do, whatever that is. And I feel like you're finding ways to make it work. I wish I had a better way to say what I'm about to say, but I fell on my head when I was 10 years old and really messed me up. After I fell on my head, I'm not even joking. People always think I'm joking when I say this. No, I am dead freaking serious. When I fell on my head, I started failing school. I went from like an A student to an F student, like literally overnight. So again, I don't know how to say exactly what I want to say sometimes, but what I want to say here is I really feel we are in a time where it's kind of like we can do whatever we want. Like, I don't care if you want to raise moles in your backyard. It's like, if that is your passion, that is your passion. And there's probably another, like, maybe you can't do that thing directly. Like, maybe there's no money in moles anymore. I don't know, right? But you could start like a YouTube channel about it and start making money with the YouTube channel, right? So we're in a time where it's like there might be, our passions might look like they can't make us money, but they actually can. And so, there could be, and that's only one example. There's about 6 billion other examples I could give you. But, that's like one thing that you could be doing. And so it's like there are ways to do what you want to do. You just have to like find the way. And I think the way is by following your heart here, right? So that's what I would do there. It's like I met some guy in an Uber like a few weeks ago who invests in real estate. It's like his passion was to quit his job at Google. And so he quit his job and like started investing in real estate. And he drives Uber just to kind of, it helps support him enough because he doesn't care about money. He actually just he was saying he wants to put all his money in houses as much as he can. So he lives on a very like tight budget right now, but he's built up like 10 properties in under a year or something, whatever it was, right? And so it's like, that's like another example. He's doing something that he wants to do. He's building a lot of future financial security for himself, but he's like doing it in a different way. And I kind of feel like that's what the Queen of Cups is talking about. I hope that makes sense. With the Two of Wands, you have the Death card. Definitely a big change coming into your life here. For once, I kind of feel like saying for once you're getting what you want. It kind of gives me that feeling here where like things are going according to plan. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. Yep, definitely like a new beginning coming in for you. And this could be new love as well. If you want love, there is a little bit of love here, so definitely could be new love. And with the Queen of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, permanent changes as well. I do think that a lot of people are creating more permanent changes in their life, which is great. So, this could be you permanently improving your finances, or, if you want a permanent relationship, this could be a permanent relationship as well. You have this Submission card. This card always reminds me of like the Eight of Swords. There's this bird but the cage door is open on its cage. So I really feel you could set yourself free from something, much sooner than you think. So it's time to like set yourself free from something here. You have this Influence card. I would be careful of external influences on new connections. So if you're making a new connection with a person, I would be careful of like external influences. But I actually feel this could be I feel good about this is what I'm trying to spit out. Like there could be an influential relationship coming into your life. You have this decision card here. It's the choice between two things. I feel like there is a choice that you are making. The whole entire reading says that you are maybe consolidating or you're putting more energy into one thing in your life. And again, it doesn't have to be work. It's like maybe you are trying to improve your health and you do a bunch of stuff to do it, but also maybe there's something that's more efficient that you could be doing. And it's like, I just see you focusing. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, the reading, it doesn't matter what area of your life this is, but it's going to be a gift. It's like you have that gift card, surprise card, there's clearly a surprise gift here. Next, you have this optimism card. Yeah, I mean, you are the sign of optimism. I think that there's a lot of reasons for you to be happy and optimistic. You can't make this up. Your last card. It says risk on it. Definitely time for you to take that risk. Like whatever risk you're thinking about taking, I would go for it. I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the results, and it could be a gift from the universe. So there you go, Sag. Looks really good as always. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.